Welcome back to Desk of Dr. B, all things mental wellness, life, and joy. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you are aware of every time a video is released. So, today's topic is about depending on self, which means you are looking to you, and you, for the most part, I don't want to say just only because it's just not realistic, but you are looking to you to move forward in life, to do what needs to be done. So, why do I say this? There are times where we do depend on others. When we're young, if we're going through school, those times where life is lifing and we're just not at a place where we want to be. Those are like small incremental moments of our life. But to truly sustain and do the things that we are doing, are we depending on everyone else around us to help keep us grounded, to help keep us secure? So, for instance, do I need other people to pay my bills? That means I am dependent upon you. And if you do not pay my bills, then where does that leave me? Am I dependent upon other people to make me happy? And if they can't make me happy, then where does that leave me? I'm dependent upon other people to help me out mentally, socially, emotionally. Physically, I need somebody here. And if not, I just don't know where it is that I'm going to be. If every aspect of my life is dependent upon somebody else being there and somebody else doing what needs to be done in order for me to feel whole, in order for me to feel functional, that's not a great place to be. What happens when that person has to remove themselves? Not because they don't like you, but because life is happening for them and they must remove themselves. Now, where are you? Where are you? If I can't afford to financially take care of you, now where does that put you? If in this moment I'm down and I can't be your pick me up right now, where does that leave you? I want all of us to get to a place where we are dependent on self. Again, I am not saying that there is not going to come a time where we need others, or even as we are dependent upon ourselves. Like, I like having my husband. I like having that union and what comes with it. But I'm still depending on myself to get me out of bed, to get me moving throughout the day. It's me that has to motivate me to do the things that I do. Yes, he is a great advocate and is a cheerleader, but if he's not able to say, way to go, does that mean I don't go? Does that mean that I don't have a clue how to navigate life? And the answer to that is no. It's great to have him, but I don't need him to say these things to me because I'm saying them to myself. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what I'm talking about. It's us depending on the person that we see in the mirror, and in knowing that that person can walk us forward, that we can depend on that person that we look at as we brush our teeth and wash our face and do all of those things. That person that's staring back at us is who I've got to know that I've got to get mentally and emotionally well so that things can just move for me. But if you're not mentally, emotionally well, then that's where you've got to start. You've got to start taking care of yourself. Because when we are dependent upon all these individuals to do all these different things in our lives, we've kind of given away our power. And I don't say power as, feeling as though I'm dominant. But if you walk away, am I laying on the floor trying to figure out how to function in life? That's not a good place to be. I don't want to feel like I'm nothing because somebody isn't there. Like that's not okay. And so please look and see, are you depending on yourself? You're going to have those moments where things don't go great and you do sit on the floor and you cry. And there's nothing wrong with that. But are you able to pick yourself up and say, all right, you've had your moment. Let's get up. Let's go do something. Do you have that ability? And I hope you do. And if you don't, then that's something to work on. Because realistically, there's going to be a time where people aren't going to answer their phone. It is not that they're avoiding you. They're just not going to pick up because they're allowed to not pick up when you call. And if all you can do is go down through your names in your phone to call, nobody picks up, then what do? I don't want us to get to that place. I don't want you to get to that place. I don't want to get to that place. And so look at you, look inwardly, and address what's going on in you so that you do feel like you can depend on yourself, that you do have trust in yourself, that you will follow through and do what needs to be done for you. It's for you. So, yeah, that's all I've got when it comes to this. I just see it too often where we are dependent upon a feeling to help us. Oh, I had my birthday and people gave me gifts and I went out to a restaurant, so I'm feeling better. And then I lean and ask, so what happens when there is no restaurant and there's nobody to give you gifts? Then what? And I usually get a blank stare. No, 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 no. But I'm like, yes, 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 yes. This is a reality. We are dependent upon others. If we are dependent upon things, it's not a good place to be. We've got to be dependent upon us. I am also dependent upon God. You can be dependent upon whomever it is that you choose to be dependent upon. But when it's everyone else around us that's doing for us, and if they're not there, then we don't know what to do. That's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. And we could lose ourselves very quickly in looking to others instead of looking to ourselves. So thank you for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you again. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you're aware the next time a video is dropped.